And now, your East Texas Storm Team forecast.
Well, Andrew, the temperatures are definitely cooling off right now. I think we're all enjoying it.
Yeah, it's finally feeling like fall out there for our day today, and we have some clouds that are working through the area, mainly into deep East Texas right now, from Henderson and Point south to Crockett and Lufkin and Nacogdoches. Now, these clouds have been relatively thin, so we've still been able to warm up. It's still, again, still chilly, so warm up is, of course, a relative term for us, at least compared to this morning. We're at 56 right now in Lufkin and Longview, 55 in Tyler, and Mineola, 54 degrees in Mount Pleasant. Compared to this time yesterday, we are running about 10 to 15 degrees cooler, and so the cold air has definitely started to settle in, and tonight we're going to have some of the coldest air we've seen in a long time. Now, the forecast highs for today look like this. We're in the low to mid 60s heading in to the afternoon, so we're not going to warm up all that much from here, maybe by about another 8 or so degrees, but that's going to keep things well below average for this time of year. And on top of that, it will also be a bit windy today, a north wind at 15 to 20 miles per hour. So it will be breezy for us today. That will elevate the fire weather concern. Even though we did get that much needed rainfall the past couple of days, it still was not enough to make up for the deficit that we are seeing for the month of October. So we continue to need the rain out there. We are running below average for the month and for the year as a whole. So even though we did get that beneficial rainfall, we still do need more of it. Taking a look at your temperature trend over the next 7 days, the normal high is 79 degrees. We are going to be below that for Tuesday and Wednesday, and then temperatures will warm up quickly as we head into this weekend. We'll climb into the upper 70s on Thursday, so jumping up from 64 to 78, and the reason for that big jump is that winds will turn to the southwest, and when we have the winds out of the southwest, the winds are coming from the deserts of Mexico and South Texas, so that brings in some of our warmest air to our area. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we are well into the 80s, even into Monday of next week. But before we get to those warmer temperatures, we do have to deal with our potential first freeze of the year, or the season rather, as we head into tonight. So for Wednesday morning lows, we look to drop down to 34 in Tyler, 33 in Longview, and 35 in Lufkin. We could at least tie the record in Tyler set back in 1975. We'll get close to there in Longview. Lufkin, I think we stay well above that record low temperature rather, for your Wednesday morning. Either way, it's going to be cold out there. Take those extra steps to protect any sensitive plants. Bring your pets indoors. Check on your neighbors, especially the elderly. Again, this is not a prolonged cold snap by any means, but certainly some of the coldest air we've seen in a while. Temperatures this afternoon, to recap, climb into the lower 60s. We see mostly sunny skies with more clouds into deep East Texas, where we'll call it partly to mostly cloudy for the next couple of hours here. But again, it will be windy with that north wind at 15 to 20 miles per hour. Winds will die down tonight, but there will still be a breeze to add a little bit of a wind chill factor. So even though temperatures drop to about 34, it's going to feel colder. And like I mentioned, some of us will at least drop to the freezing mark and just below it. Otherwise, it is mostly clear for the overnight hours. Your 7-day forecast looks like this. We are going to warm things up into the weekend. We stay dry through Sunday with our next chance of rain returning for the day on Monday. And then for deep East Texas, it is more of the same. The first freeze possible Wednesday morning, but then we're warming up quickly into the weekend. Highs are in the upper 80s by Sunday, and our next chance of rain arrives on Monday with a passing cold front. For your latest weather forecast, you can head on over to our website,